Andrew Wiggins, a constant presence in the Golden State Warriors team for the past 5 years, might be saying goodbye soon. After a period without participating in the playoffs, the Warriors now have the chance to renew and improve their team. There are interesting rumors about possible roster moves for the Dubs. According to Sean Devaney of Heavy.com, one logical option is to trade Andrew Wiggins and the remaining 4 years of his $84 million contract. With this possibility in mind, the burning question is, who would be the ideal trade targets for the Warriors using Andrew Wiggins' salary? Here are 3 logical trade targets for the Warriors using Andrew Wiggins' salary. Curious to know more about today's Golden State Warriors news and rumors? Then don't miss any details by subscribing to the Dubs news channel and turning on notifications. Your subscription is essential to strengthen our Dubs community and keep you always updated on everything happening in the vibrant universe of the Golden State Warriors. Don't forget to leave your like to show your support. 3. Possible trade between Cleveland Cavaliers and Golden State Warriors. Andrew Wiggins for Jarrett Allen? An interesting move might be brewing behind the scenes of the NBA. Andrew Wiggins, a former #1 draft pick who had a brief stint with the Cleveland Cavaliers, could be returning to the team. Could this be Wiggins' chance to find his true home in Cleveland? Post-season tension in the Cavs might have opened the door for this potential trade. With rumors about dissatisfaction regarding Jarrett Allen, Wiggins' arrival could bring new life to the team. But would the trade benefit both sides? Are Cavaliers fans excited about the idea of Andrew Wiggins joining the team to bolster defense and bring his experience to the squad? Would this change bring the desired results for both franchises? Considering the possible trade between the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Golden State Warriors involving Andrew Wiggins and Jarrett Allen, I see that both players have unique skills to offer their respective teams. While Wiggins brings valuable defensive experience and can complement the Cavaliers roster, Allen stands out as a solid rim protector and young player in development. However, the question about the coexistence of Evan Mobley and Jarrett Allen in the same starting lineup, due to the lack of long-range shooters, is a point to consider. Wiggins' arrival could bring more versatility and balance to Cleveland's team. On the other hand, the Warriors lack an interior presence, and a player like Allen could fill that gap, bringing more defensive solidity to the team. The proposed trade balances the salaries of the players involved, making it viable in terms of contracts. However, it is crucial to evaluate not only the financial aspect but also the impact this move would have on the performance and chemistry of the teams. Considering all these points, I believe the trade could benefit both teams, provided a detailed analysis is made of how the players fit into the tactical systems and needs of each team. This negotiation promises to shake up the franchises involved and could bring new perspectives for the next NBA season. Share your opinion. Do you think this trade would be advantageous for the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Golden State Warriors? Who would benefit more from this move? 2. Possible trade between Toronto Raptors and Golden State Warriors. Andrew Wiggins for Bruce Brown? In the world of the Golden State Warriors, negotiations are heating up and eyes are now on the possibility of Bruce Brown joining the team. While the team looks for ways to part with Andrew Wiggins, there are speculations that Brown could be a key piece in a potential trade. Zach Buckley, a renowned sports analyst, suggested a direct trade between Bruce Brown and Andrew Wiggins, bringing a new perspective to the bustling basketball scene. Discussing Wiggins, Buckley highlighted his potential and experience, emphasizing that the player can still surprise and shine on the court, despite the challenges faced last season. With last season bringing below-expected numbers for Wiggins, the possibility of a change of scenery might be the necessary boost for his resurgence in the sport. The player's connection to his hometown, Toronto, and the opportunity window opening with OG Anunoby's exit from the Toronto Raptors make the trade prospect even more intriguing. Analysts believe that even with a below-expected performance, Wiggins could fit advantageously into the Raptors' scheme. With athletic skills and versatility, the player brings new potential to the Canadian team. Meanwhile, Bruce Brown stands out for his solid average points, rebounds, and assists in the regular season, showing himself as a versatile player adaptable to the Warriors' style of play. Analyzing the possible trade between Bruce Brown and Andrew Wiggins, I see that both players have unique characteristics that could significantly impact their new teams. While Wiggins brings the promise of still untapped potential, Brown demonstrates consistency and versatility in his performance. The opportunity to see how these pieces would fit into new sports scenarios piques the curiosity of fans and basketball observers. Considering the recent trajectory of both players, it is interesting to reflect on how a change of environment could influence not only their individual performance, but also the dynamics of the teams in question. Wiggins' arrival at the Toronto Raptors could bring new breadth and perspectives to the team, while Brown's stay with the Warriors could ensure valuable continuity in terms of team cohesion and game strategy. In this scenario of possible changes, it is fascinating to imagine how the different styles and skills of each player would adapt to the new challenges and demands of their respective teams. The uncertainty regarding the results of this proposed trade adds a layer of suspense and intrigue to the NBA world, fueling conversations and debates among fans about the impact of these moves on the sports scene. As a basketball enthusiast, I watch with anticipation and interest the developments of this potential negotiation and how it could shape the future of the teams involved. And you, dear viewer, which player do you believe would fit better in each team, considering their skills and the current context of the franchises? Share your opinion and join this reflection on the possible transformations in the NBA landscape and their consequences for the teams and players involved. Considering these possibilities, the discussion about the trade between Brown and Wiggins gains momentum, raising questions about the impact of these moves on the performance of the teams involved. And you, Warriors fan, do you think Wiggins' arrival could propel the team towards new achievements? Or do you prefer to maintain Bruce Brown's consistency in the team's formation? Share your opinion and join this conversation about the future of the Golden State Warriors and their possible roster changes. 1. Possible trade between Atlanta Hawks and Golden State Warriors. Andrew Wiggins for John Collins? Amid NBA trade speculations, an interesting scenario involves two talented players from different teams. Star John Collins, at 26 years old, could be a valuable addition to the Golden State Warriors, bringing not only youth but also height, crucial elements for the team. With his good long-distance shooting accuracy, Collins could fit perfectly into the Warriors' style of play. On the other hand, the Utah Jazz seeks to strengthen their roster with a wing player, and Andrew Wiggins could be the missing piece. With the possibility of freeing up more minutes for Lauri Markkanen in his ideal position as a forward, Wiggins' arrival could bring important balance to Utah's team. Would this trade benefit both teams and enhance the performance of the players involved? The possible trade between John Collins and Andrew Wiggins brings to light an interesting reflection on the dynamics of NBA teams and how the right combination of players can significantly impact collective performance. It is fascinating to observe how the search for balance and complementarity within a roster can be fundamental to a team's success, going beyond the individual talent of each player. In the specific case of the Golden State Warriors and the Utah Jazz, this potential trade presents unique challenges and opportunities for both teams. On one hand, the Warriors could strengthen their front line with Collins' arrival, while the Jazz would have the chance to better explore Markkanen's potential with Wiggins' presence in their roster. In my view, this move could bring new dynamics and interesting strategies for both teams, allowing players to adapt to new contexts and tactical schemes. The uncertainty generated by trades like this highlights the unpredictability and excitement that permeate the world of professional basketball, further fueling fans' passion for the NBA. With close salaries, the move seems financially viable. The amount Collins and Wiggins are set to receive next season is almost equal, which could facilitate negotiations. Would this trade be advantageous for both sides, or is there another aspect to consider? Comment below on what you think about this possible trade and how it could impact the teams involved. Let's debate. Given the potential moves involving Andrew Wiggins and the trade prospects with teams like the Cleveland Cavaliers, Toronto Raptors, and Atlanta Hawks, we are led to reflect on the impact and potential transformations these deals could bring to the NBA. The different dynamics presented in each trade scenario invite us to consider not only the individual skills of the players involved, but also how their qualities would align with the needs and strategies of their new teams. The discussion about Wiggins' possible entry into new teams like the Cavaliers, Raptors, or Hawks, and the new perspectives this could bring, arouses curiosity and fuels speculation among basketball fans and observers. Considering the variety of elements at play, such as the search for roster balance, collective performance, and adaptation to new environments, I invite you to share your opinion and join this stimulating conversation. Which player do you believe would fit better in each team? Who would benefit more from the possible planned trades? Leave your contribution in the comments and join us in this exciting analysis of the future of franchises and players in the NBA. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and activate notifications so you don't miss any updates. Your participation is essential to enrich our discussion and explore new perspectives in the NBA universe.